Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to batch process sky replacements using Luminar 4. Alright, so let's head over into this property. Actually, I just picked up two random properties that we have previously shot. This is going to be the scenario where you already exported your photos and either the customer complains or you're like, these skies don't look very good. How can I replace these skies relatively quickly? Obviously, you can go the Photoshop route and do it one by one, but I want to show you another way to do it, and that's using Luminar. So let me go ahead and open Luminar 4 here. And any day now. All right, so now it's updating the image gallery. All right, so let me move it over here. What we're gonna wanna do is go to File and go to Batch Processing. Now you can create different looks within Luminar 4. There's a lot of cool features within this program, but I'm just gonna show the batch processing of sky replacement. So right here I'm gonna select these 4 front shots, and then I'm gonna scroll to the end of the property and find where we go outside. That's the laundry room. All right, this is the first outside shot. Now I'm gonna pick all of these outside shots, and then I'm also gonna drop those in right here. Whoa, 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 not 76, definitely not. I think I hit select all. Hold on. Let me change this back to a different view here so I can more easily do it. I think this is the beginning. Yep, that's the beginning of the backyard. And let's drop those in there. So this is a decent amount of photos. I think this was 18 in the backyard, and then in the front wasn't too many. So it's, I think, 22 total photos. All right, so next we're gonna hit continue. And right here on the batch processing, you can select a preset. They're kind of like presets. They're called looks in Luminar. I have one that's called Sky Cotton 2. I think for the look of this one, probably want to, that one's a little more vibrant. I'm gonna go with the regular Sky Cotton one. And then we'll browse and we'll save it to the same folder. Let's say desktop here. And then this one was Desert Forest. All right, so we're gonna save it right there, and we're just gonna override them right away. We're just gonna replace them. Obviously, if you're not confident in this program or whatever, and you want to keep those, I would definitely save it to a different folder and then replace them once you confirm it. But let's go ahead and hit process. All right, so now it's processing 22 images. Just doing the sky replacements on them, and as you can see, it does it pretty quickly. Now obviously doing it this way, you're not able to fine-tune each individual photo like you would in Photoshop, but there's a lot of options. You have quite a few different options within Luminar 4. There's a lot more you can do than just sky replacements if you wanted to. All right, so that's all finished, and actually it looked like it did. So it's a JPEG, or sorry, so usually when we export it's JPG, it's JPEG coming out of there. I don't know if you can change that, or you might be able to, but anyways, it didn't replace them, so we have both of them in there. But if we want to take a look at that, let's sort it by modified by. Here, let me just scroll to the bottom so that we can see what the end result looks like. For the most part, I've gotten pretty good results. Here you can see how it bled a little bit onto the house there. So this one, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but if I'm looking at it from a photographer standpoint, you can see the before and afters. That one was a little bit better. So that's the after, that's the before. But how it just, sorry, let's not go through the whole house. Let's do the backyard too. All right, let's start here. So yeah, it even picked out the backyard there, even with the covering. That's one spot that sky replacement methods will also have trouble with. This one, it actually didn't pick up the sky. It was so it does have limitations to what it can do. It didn't pick up that sky either. It did pick up this sky, but you can see a little bit of bleeding onto the back fence a little bit. That one looks pretty good. That one looks good. That one looks good. I mean, those ones no sky. That one looks pretty good. You can see how it did bleed a little bit onto this as well. And obviously within Luminar 4, you can do it one by one, but this is kind of a quick way to do it and get pretty dang good results. Obviously, you can fine tune it beyond what we just did. But yeah, that one looks good. You can see a little bit of bleeding of the sky onto it, onto that umbrella. And that one it didn't pick up on the sky. That one it did. You can see with that umbrella, there's a little bit of pickup. But anyways, I just wanted to show this method. Actually, let's do a second one real quick before we finish off here for good measure. So I have this other one. Let's go back to Luminar. All right, let's go back to batch processing. And I'll probably do another video on just Luminar, just some of the things that you can do within it. All right, this one was also a cloudy day. The skies aren't terrible, but they're not the best. This is actually one. Let's see here. So let's grab all of these. Whoops, let me shift. Sorry, let me go back to the list. So that's the beginning and the end. So that's 24 photos. So you can really dial this in to get even better results than what I got on the first property. Let's see. But you can see literally, hold on, let's start at 59. Okay, all these, so 59. So that's 32 images. This is 24. This is, what is this? This is over 50 images. So I'm just gonna do, maybe I'll do sky cotton too, just to get a different look. You can do like sunset styles, and then you can also do the amount. Maybe I'll reduce the amount. I bet if you reduce the amount, it will, you know, not fade so strongly onto like umbrellas and stuff. But so it's processing 56 images. Obviously, if you do it within Photoshop and you're doing it image by image, you're probably gonna spend about a minute on each. So this process to do sky replacements on 56 images in Photoshop would be significantly longer. But at the end of the day, all these are tools. Photoshop's a tool, Lightroom's a tool, Luminar 4 is a tool. Touch Retouch is also a tool. So there's a lot of tools out there that can do different things. You just got to kind of find the tools that work best for your style of workflow and what you're trying to accomplish. Obviously, at the end of the day, we want to deliver great results to our customers quickly. So we kind of got to balance quality, speed, and you know, all the other variables. But yeah, it looks like it's almost done. We're at 40 out of 56. It's probably processing. Actually, let me see. Actually, I did not change the export folder. So let me see if it just puts it in the same folder or if it. All right, let me show in the Finder where. All right, yep. So are they in? No, this is. Actually, yeah, this is it. All right, the ones that we just processed right now, starting at 7:30. So we did Desert Forest. So all of these, this should be the 52 or 56. So let's just go through and take a look at them, see how the results look. Obviously, like we saw from the other one, they're not as fine-tuned as the Photoshopped ones, but that looks great. That looks great. That looks pretty good. Yeah, so far these are looking good. Honestly, I couldn't tell that they were a sky replacement. All right, this one right here is bled onto the backboard of the basketball hoop a little bit. So sometimes it does have issues depending on what color item is, distinguishing sky from where the sky stops and then an item starts, just like that umbrella. Those umbrellas right there. That one looks better. That one it didn't actually identify the sky. That one it did. That one bled into the umbrella a little bit. So you can tell it does have some issues with umbrellas, so just know, if you're editing with umbrellas or know the limitations of the tool that you're using, you may want to use Photoshop over this tool, and there may be times where you want to use this Luminar 4 over Photoshop. But in general, I would say 80% of these photos look fantastic. So we got great results within minutes by batch processing in Luminar 4. So anyways, that's how you batch process sky replacements using Luminar 4. Reach out if you guys have any additional questions, and we'll see you guys on the next one.